New Prestige Jewelry Club. We are here to change the game of retail jewelry by bringing our club members not just the best quality jewels, but also the absolute best values. Plus, we always seek to inform and educate our viewers. Now tonight, we'll be devoting an entire segment to colorful, loose gems that you can customize any way you like. And then we'll be joined by host Ana Berry and expert Irit to take a look at some fabulous gold. But before all of that, I have some very exciting announcements to make. All that and so much more coming up tonight on the Prestige Jewelry Club. Hello, and thank you very much for joining me tonight. It's going to be a beautiful evening where we're going to take a look at lots of wonderful, beautiful gems. Now, we have a very exciting announcement tonight to celebrate the long-awaited spring and PJCTV's arrival to the airwaves. We'll be giving away the month of May's birthstone on Friday, May 1st. That's this Friday with Annie and Ashley on air. And this is amazing. It's a beautiful emerald and diamond ring in 14-karat yellow gold. Its estimated retail value is $2,970. And we're giving it away to one lucky member on our show this Friday at 7:30 p.m. That means everyone who calls in and joins PJCTV this week is eligible to win this ring. Now, we'll be announcing the lucky winner this Friday at 7:30, so call in and join, and you could win this amazing, one-of-a-kind emerald and diamond ring. And you can see right here, it's got a beautiful split shank with micro-pave on this side, and then it's just already an amazing quality emerald as itself, and it's got the yellow gold setting that really, I think, enhances it and brings it right out. So once again, this is an estimated retail value of $2,970, and we are giving this to you for just becoming a part of our community, just joining our club. We are going to give one lucky person who's joined the club this week, and they will be able to take this home and show it off to their friends and tell everyone about the Prestige Jewelry Club. So I know that I promised that we're going to be taking a look at a lot of loose gems this hour, and trust me, we still are. We're not going anywhere with that. I've got a great lineup of loose gems I'm very excited to show you, many of which go beyond rare. They go beyond, hard to find, and they're so great in quality and rarity that I only have one to offer you here tonight at values of up to 70 to 75% off of the estimated retail value. First, though, I want to take a trip and show just a couple of more rings to my good friend Dimitri out there. It's good to see you again. And let's take a look at a couple of tanzanite rings that you were interested in. So the first one I want to look at, now if you're calling up and you want to reference this, the number on this one would be R1260. You can tell the lovely ladies in the call center whenever you call up. Now, this is going to be an estimated retail value of $80,000. Now, all the diamonds in this that are surrounding it, this is a double halo style with surrounded by gold. This is a little bit more spread out, a little more elegant, a little more regal. Estimated retail value of $80,023. This is a 17.89 karat tanzanite and diamond ring, and 18 karat. We went beyond just the normal 14 karat white gold because these are absolute best you can get from the D block mine in Tanzania, the best quality tanzanite rings you can get your hands on. This is the best money can buy also. I mean, it just cannot go without saying enough that you're not going to get better specimens of tanzanite than this. And so it's not an issue of, well, if I throw a whole bunch of money at it, I'm going to get something better. You're getting an $80,000 value for this at more than at an extreme price. Now you can see there the gallery on this, it's got a lot of lift. It's going to rise right up off of your finger. That's why, again, I call it kind of an elegant and kind of a regal feel. and it has the 4-prong setting, and as it rotates around you can kind of see almost a little bit of a cat's eye effect, where it, looking right down the middle with the clarity right there, just that beautiful, beautiful color clarity, and you can see all that sparkle. So this one again is a more elegant style, but if you want something it's got the same top-notch elegance but a little bit less circular, a little more angular, a little more I'd say classic, elegant feel, if you're a little more, of that style in your personality. Let's take a look at this one. Now, if you're calling up to differentiate the two, this one's going to be number R1256. Again, this is a 14.82 karat tanzanite and diamond green. Again, this one is an 18 karat white gold. You can see the difference of the setting right away, whereas the other one we showed you had a split prong. This has 3 prongs with micro-privé diamonds down the side. Again, a halo setting, 2 rails of halo diamonds. This one you can see a little bit, it's a nice elegant touch with the design there to where you can see just a little space between the 2 rows of diamonds. Now again, all the diamonds in this are VS1, so that means they're the best clarity that you can get. They're really top-notch, top quality, and 18 karat white gold. It doesn't matter how much, where you go or in the world, if you were a top celebrity looking to wear this to the Oscars, this is a gem that would fit and be right at home on your finger. This is the best of the best. So one more time, the estimated retail value for this wonderful version of this kind of more square, now again, this is a modified oval kind of cushion cut, or octagon cut, pardon me, modified cushion and octagon cut. And the other one was an oval cut. The estimated retail value is $58,887. So let's move right along and take a look at start getting into our loose gems segment for the evening. Now, loose gems, they're a little bit different. So we've taken a look at a couple. We've taken a look at a wonderful emerald ring that we are offering to people just for joining the club. You have a chance to win this beautiful emerald ring on Friday. And then we've taken a look at these 2 really high elegance, top quality, best tanzanite rings that you can find. But loose gems is not quite about that. Loose gemstones are meant for you. They are meant for everyone to customize and make it all you can be. And as we go through all of these gems, I want to go ahead and encourage everyone to go to our website. That's www.pjctv.com. And we'll take a look at the website in a couple of spaces throughout the hour so that I can show you more specifically places to go and look for mountings. But you can really go and find places to elegantly customize these specific gems we're about to look at for you. I'm going to be moving quickly, so if you see something you want to see, please call us up and I will bring it right back out here. I don't want anyone to feel left out. Let's take a look at a beautiful, hot type of gem, and I have one of these that is one of these 2 that I'm going to show you is absolutely unique in the cabochon pear shape. It is unbelievable specimen, and it is not going to last long as I only have one. Let's take a look at opals. NASA announced they had discovered opal deposits on Mars. Opals are made primarily of water, meaning that Mars may have at one time been covered by water. They are most commonly found in white, but they emit bursts of red, green, blue, and many other colors, making them one of the most popular gems of our time. For that reason, they were also given many mysterious and ancient qualities by ancient cultures. Now, I mentioned I have 2 different specimens of opal that I want to show you. Now that we've learned a little bit about it, you'll notice these beautiful flashes of light. Now this piece in particular was the one I was mentioning. This is a cabochon opal-shaped gemstone. It is 48.6 carats, 33.5 by 22 millimeter pear shape. That is an unbelievable specimen. We could sell it to Cartier. It belongs in an auction house or a museum, but we believe in passing value to you and encouraging all of the new club members to really get the best experience and best quality they can, because we want to spread the love of gems, and we are trying to do that here. And you can see right there just the amazing quality of it. Look, the flashes of blue, the flashes of green, and most notably, look at all the red. Do you see all the red? That is really the element you look for in the top-notch quality opals. That means that is an absolute find. This one is unbelievably beautiful in specimen, and it's $31,590 in estimated retail value today, and for this show only. And by this show, I mean 50 minutes from now. You will be able to get this for the next 50 minutes for $8,293. That's 73% off a piece that we could sell to an auction house or a museum. Something you could see in a legitimate, top quality auction that would never be able to be passed along at these values, but we want you to enjoy them. We want to give them to you. By cutting out all the middlemen, we save you 73%. And that is just a fantastic thing that I love about what we do here and what we are passionate about. I'll bring that back out. If you all want to see that, give me a call. We'll talk more about that. Again, the flashes of red in that one are absolutely all over the place. They trump the green and the blue, and that's whenever you know you've seen something truly unique in an opal. But let's take a look at a little more subtle version of it. Now these are the same style of Ethiopian opal, but they're smaller. They're 1.7 minimum carats, 10 by 8 millimeter oval white opal gemstones. Now this is a cabochon cut again, and these, you can see that what makes them so special is that they have, what makes them have this color play in the first place is that they have all the water, whenever they were forming, got trapped inside of them. So that's what causes all the light to play and bounce and go in all the different directions. And you can see here in these ones, and I do have several of these. So this is a perfect example of going to the website and being able to get something to really customize and fit your personality. You could get you could put this in a ring. You could put this in a set of earrings. This would be a wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day present. You know why? Because opals are very fashionable right now, and you know Mother's Day is something that always sneaks up on me. I rarely think far enough ahead to think of something to grab. But you can get this today for $36 for the next 50 minutes. Estimated retail value on one of these is $136. Now, and then obviously you have 30 days to try it where you love it or return it. So get these, get them set in a pair of earrings, and if you're not completely satisfied with them, send us back to us and we'd be happy to take them back and help you out, pick something else that you would love. We believe in cultivating the community here. Let's take a look at a different type of stone entirely. These opals, and especially that first cabochon pear cut opal, was really a unique piece. So if you want to see that one again, it is, and even just to look at it, because it is something you do not see ever. So let's take a look at another color of gem, and a different type altogether, called tourmaline. An extremely popular stone, tourmaline comes in many different colors and was prized by ancient Eastern cultures. It is believed to promote artistic and creative expression, as well as make some medicinal healing powers. So I have three different types of tourmalines that I want to look at today with you all. The first of which is going to be a scissor cut, which is a modified step cut. Now, a step cut is really unique because you can see it's got more angular, more rectangular feels to it, but it's really great for showing off colors. In something like a tourmaline, which has it's going to have that deep kind of green saturation that you can see right there. And you see those long angles of light that are reflecting off of it. This would be beautiful in a pendant. Another great Mother's Day present. Something that could hang down a little bit, and something that could be, you know, to show off and the clarity. You can see there as we move behind it just a little bit, you can see the clarity of the gem, which allows you to really customize the setting. I only have one of these in stock. So if you want this, you're gonna have to call very quickly. You have 45 minutes to get today's show price of $1,458, which the estimated retail value on this is $6,480. That again is 77% off of the estimated retail value. Estimated retail value, just I briefly want to touch on, that means what you pay at any brick and mortar store. That's what you pay walking up down on 5th Avenue here in Manhattan. And we are offering it to you, and you don't even have to go away from your own home. We'll bring it to you right here and then ship it to you, and you have 30 days to love it or send it back to us with absolutely no charge. And I invite you all to get this, take it to your local jeweler. I'm going to guarantee that you will have made my job a lot easier, that he will now be a fan of ours also, and also be buying things from us, because at these prices, these are wholesale prices. And so I encourage you, take it to him. He will be jealous. He will say he can't get it for that. So again, let's look at this is a beautiful scissor cut, which is a variation on the step cut, is 32.40 carats, a little bit larger, 23 by 14 millimeter cushion cut green tourmaline. Let's take a look at a more symmetrical style of rectangular step cut. Let's take a look at a square cut. Now, this other green square cut tourmaline, it's the same stone, but you'll notice a lot of different play of light, a lot of different color depth, a lot of different clarity with the stone. Those long things like that, like we just looked at with the scissor cut and with that cushion style, it gives it longer plays of light and longer clarity in the middle. So this, you can see immediately here, we have all the depth of color, and then right there, just the clarity in that deep saturated green with a lot of beauty between it, or looking through it. This is again a 21 by 21 square cut green tourmaline. Estimated retail value on this stone is $22,253. For the next 45 minutes, you'll be able to get this for 77% off by calling us and joining the club today at $5,007. Our phone number is 1-866-752-3636. I encourage you, call us today. We're not scary people. We just really believe in cultivating the community. If phone isn't really your thing and you just kind of want to ask a couple of questions, tweet us at PPJCTV. I'll be happy to answer any questions for you. I'll be happy to bring things back on air. You can see right there just the clarity as we rotate around. Now look at the deep tones. It got all the deep color as we come back out onto the side of the step cut, all the beautiful saturation and clarity of the gem right there. Let's take a look at one final cut of this. This is an octagon cut, so we're going to split the difference. We looked at something that was very long and symmetrical, but it had a lot of length to it. Then we looked at something that was perfectly square. Now let's take a look at a cushion cut that is, or pardon me, an octagon cut, which is another variation on the step cut, but this one is a little bit off. So it's 16 millimeters on the long side, 14 millimeters on the small side. And then this is 24.10 carats. Now, obviously, these are all wonderful opportunities for you to customize and make them your own. You can see the clarity of the gem there. You can see the depth of color, and as it rotates, the complexity of the angles, which is just really a beautiful thing to see. All of these, you can go online to our website and see all of them at PPJCTV. And all of that is available for you. If you go there now, you can see all the different types of settings that are available to you. Let's take a look at a new type of stone. Let's take a look at a different type of stone altogether. Let's get off the green colored stones and let's move into something a little more soft, something a little more, still got the same saturation and clarity, but it's going to have just different tones and feels all around. Let's take a look at the gem topaz. Topaz. The name topaz is most probably derived from an island off the Red Sea, formerly named Topazos. The most common colors have a red or yellow tint, with rarer colors being pink to reddish orange. But care must be taken when polishing and setting because of the danger of cleavage. Now I have two different types of topaz we're going to look at, and the variation is color. Really, and they're the most popular colors right now for topaz. We're going to take a look at Swiss blue topaz, which is a little more light saturation. Pardon me, we're starting with London blue topaz, which is a deeper, more steel color. And then in a moment, we're going to look at the Swiss blue topaz, which is a little more soft, a little more bright, and it's a little more electric and vivid. The first one we're looking at here is an octagon London blue topaz. It's 17.25 carats, 18 by 13 millimeters. These all originated from Brazil. This particular one is a normal octagon cut again, so we've been looking at a lot of cushion cuts, a couple of square cuts. These generally rectangular, and you can see the facets and how they play there. You see all of a sudden it's like you see blue tones that are just beautiful, and then all of a sudden it just pops with the light hits it and it reflects right back at you. So it looks very, very it looks like a gem that is no one's going to look at this and think you paid $195 for it. This is something that returns a lot of light, has a lot of clarity and looks very elegant. It looks very regal. The great opportunity with these gems, these are all of these, this topaz is one of a kind. I have a pair coming up in a second that I just have two of that I think would be a very interesting pick for a set of earrings, say, because it's not your typical cut that would work for that, but I think that they would work very well. So this one, again, the estimated retail value is $1,079, and then the deal for, because we want you to join the club today for the next 40 minutes only, $195. Now again, I invite you to get these, take them to your local jeweler, and you have 30 days that if you don't love them, you have the opportunity to return them to us, but I promise, once you see the quality of what you're getting, you will not want to return it at all. So let's take a look at another version of this topaz, London blue topaz. Now this is the one that I mentioned would be very, very good for a pair of earrings because I only have two of them. So if you're interested in them, you better call very quickly because I doubt at the price they are being offered for, 81% off on the next ones, they will not last long. So this is a trillion cut. We're going to take a look at these wonderful new London blue topaz, and again I only have two of these, and you can see the beautiful little triangular shape of the trillion cut, and there's just a real interesting depth and the color play that can be allowed within all of that. And you can see right there as we look at the table, it looks like it looks almost like a shield. It looks very elegant and classic. Could be Renaissance if you're into that. Very kind of angular style of design, and that is really your personality. This is something that could work very nice. Estimated retail value is $813 for the next 40 minutes only. You can get this for $147. Now again, as I mentioned before, that this is something that we do have two of in stock. I have two, and they would be great for a Mother's Day gift. You could make, maybe some kind of pendant out of the two of them. You could make a set of earrings. Maybe you have two sisters that have recently, that have children, and you'd like to hit Mother's Day and be a very nice brother, or father that has daughters that have Mother's Day coming up. This is something, be a wonderful gift for them. Let's take a look at another variation of the cuts on the same type of stone. So let's look at more London blue topaz. This is going to be an octagon cut, and again, this is going to be 81% off on the next one I'm going to show you. So we looked at the trillion cut, which has got that kind of triangular depth, but still depth. And then we looked at the other one a moment ago. But here we go. If we look at the octagon cut, so it has all of the clarity, and look at just the deep blue you can see in that. That looks like the ocean to me. That to me looks like a beautiful Caribbean afternoon. This is something that is just, look at that! Look at beauty of the clarity. You can look just right into it there. It's really inspiring. It pulls me right into it. Estimated retail value is $158 for the next 40 minutes. And the estimated retail value with this is $875. This is a stone again that could work in many, many different types of settings and styles. And I encourage you to go online or call us up at the call center. We'd be happy to direct you on the phone if you're more comfortable with that. 1-866-752-3636 here at the Prestige Jewelry Club. On our website, you can see a whole variation of settings that this could work with. And if you just visit us at PJCTV.com, you'll be able to see all the different variations there. Now, I mentioned a moment ago that I had a different color of topaz I wanted to look at other than London blue. So it'll be similar in overall tone, but you'll notice more vivid natures, more electrical tones in this. We're going to take a look at two Swiss blue topaz. And like with the London blue topaz, how we've been looking at all these angular cuts, all of these very, lots of large light return, large reflections, and large speculars from the gems. Let's take a look at the softer edged round cut. So this is a 7 minimum carat, 12 millimeter round Swiss blue. You can see kind of the electricity of it. It has a little more transparency to it, but then again, a little more saturation whenever you can see the stone in certain angles. If we take a look at the bottom of the stone there, I do only have a few of these. I have a very few of these, this particular round cut. It would be perfect for, say, a very petite necklace and a set of earrings would go very well for this. You could also add these to your collection. Wait till you can, maybe you're collecting Swiss blue topaz or something similar to make a set for your, as an heirloom for your grandchildren or for your children or for just, anyone you'd like to pass it down to. These are very, very good quality, and at the price, they are great to be able to put away and hold on to. Today, for the next 40 minutes only, you'll be able to get this for $80. The estimated retail value on this is $438. That's what you'd pay walking up and down Madison Avenue, or walking up and down Fifth Avenue here in Manhattan. If you went to any other of our other competitors, you would see that this is the price that you were going to pay for those for a piece like that. Now again, as I mentioned before, you can go to our website at www.pjctv and you can see all of the available settings, and we can look at it right here, and you see, and scrolling through, I have all the different variations of what you can see, and you can quickly go through and get a look at every type of different, or every, many different types of settings, and all the different looks of what you could do. See there, you have asymmetrical kind of style, and that's all very, very convenient for you, because you don't even have to leave home to do it. So. Now, according to a well-known industry magazine, colored stone blue topaz has become the second most popular colored gemstone. And again, we are going to be able to give this round cut for you today at 81% off of the estimated retail value. So that's $80, and I do only have a very few of these. One more, I'm going to take a look at one more topaz, and we have to take a quick break. I want to take a look at an oval cut. Again, so this is a little bit softer, a little bit longer. This is going to be a 7-carat oval cut, and you'll notice right away the similarities to the round cut, but it has a little bit more length and to it, so it would sit maybe if you like more finger coverage, or you like something that's going to have. Now I do only have one of these in stock, so you better call very quickly, or else we're going to run right out of these. So let's take a look at our oval Swiss blue topaz. You can see just the vivid electric blue. Again, this one really showcases it, even more so in my opinion than the round cut. You can see it just exploding with light. As we look, we'll come in and show you the table here. You can see this is what people would be looking at if they were looking at your gem. And you can see right through it from the top there, and you can see all of the different cuts and the light reflections. And it still has the nice subtle transparency, so you can still go all the way through and see what you've set it in. So you don't lose any kind of, it gives you the opportunity to really customize your setting, be a personality with it, and it allows you to really complement what you're doing. So we've taken a look at a lot of beautiful topaz of both the London blue and Swiss blue variety, and we saw this beautiful cabochon opal. I want to bring that out just before we go to break, just so I can show you one more time this museum quality. It belongs at a top-notch auction, but we are bringing it to you because we want you to have the value. We want you to have a piece like this to hold on to for years and years, passed down. This is something that you never find. This is going to be the cabochon cut opal. Again, if you're calling up, it's G1368. Or G1368, the estimated retail value on this particular piece, which is extremely unique. And look at the flashes of red. That's what I was speaking about earlier. Red dominates all other colors. Red is not common in most opals that you see. So this one is truly top quality and unique. And the price, estimated retail value on this is normally $31,590. For the next half hour, you have 30 minutes. $8,293, 73% off on a true heirloom piece. Now again, thank you so much for joining me again here at the Prestige Jewelry Club. I'm going to remind you, and we're brand new, and we're always here to bring you the absolute best values. Now just wait to see what we have coming next on the Prestige Jewelry Club. You're watching the Prestige Jewelry Club, live from the heart of Manhattan.
I was in such a hurry to get on the road because I didn't want to miss orientation, and I turn around and I see her smiling, but with a couple of tears running down her cheek. And then she hands me this necklace that she had had when she was a girl. The smell is what I remember most. It's sort of a mixture of peanut butter cookies and licorice. She's the only person I've ever met that liked licorice. But that's what I think of when I put this on.
Join the PPJCTV on Facebook and Twitter at PPJCTV. See our one-of-a-kind series on Pinterest, and join us live weeknights from 6 to 9 on YouTube.
When I was a young man, well, that's just the way it was, where I was from. You got married and you had a family. And nobody had any money. My price range was nowhere near it was between a cigar band and a Cracker Jack box. 3 kids, and 30 years later, I thought I should get her what she deserved. But I wanted to get her when we were first married. And the more I see it on her, the more I see the tolerant young lady that I married.
See more of all of our great products and prices, as well as our one-of-a-kind series on Pinterest. Hello, welcome back to the Prestige Jewelry Club. I'm thrilled that you've joined us here tonight. We are taking a look at loose gems, so we are showing you all of the options that you are able to customize to fit your person and your personality. Also, remember, all of these things you can find custom-made versions of, or you can find settings to suit yourself and customize at www.pjctv.com, or call us up here right now, and we'd be happy to guide you for any of these stones and getting you a setting that fits you. Many of these go beyond rare. They are truly one of a kind. We were only able to find one to offer. So at these, especially at these prices, they're quite a steal. And anything that you get, I invite, put in your collection, hold on to for years. Once you get take them to your local jeweler and they see what quality you've gotten, you will see that this is truly a community that believes in bringing great products at great prices. Let's take a look at a different type of stone. Now, I've done a little bit of research for you all so that I can really compare the Prestige Jewelry Club and what we believe in and what our mantra and philosophy is of passing the value on to the consumer versus some of our competitors. So the first stones we are going to be looking at are tanzanite. I'm briefly going to tell you just a couple quick things about tanzanite. Like, for instance, tanzanite is going to be, or is running out. That is a fact. There's a finite amount of tanzanite in the world. It is only available from one location in the world, in Tanzania, and that is going to be running out. Tanzanite One is the largest tanzanite mining company. They have 30 years left or less. So these next pieces are key if you really want to have tanzanite in your collection, because you're not going to find the quality we have here at the value we are offering it. And I encourage you to call us up. We'll be happy to talk more about it and make sure that you feel the most satisfied with anything you get from us here at the Prestige Jewelry Club. So, like I mentioned, I did a little homework. So I went and found the stone I'm about to show you, which is going to be an oval cut tanzanite gemstone. It's a 2.25 minimum from us. I could only find the 2 carat minimum from from a competitor, and they, for the same millimeter and size, they are offering for $610 a carat. That means you pay per carat of the stone you buy $610. But let's take a look at the same stone from the Prestige Jewelry Club. Estimated retail value $1,530. For today, we are giving it to you for $300. Now remember how I said our competitor offers this at $610 a carat? That is $133 a carat. That is you don't have to be great at math to see that 610 per carat versus 133 per carat is one heck of a good deal. And we stand by all of our products here that they are the top quality and at an affordable price, because we believe in cutting out all the middlemen. We bring this straight from the mine to you. Once again, these are running out. For the next under 30 minutes, you can get this for $300, and that's 80% savings of the estimated retail value. Now, Tiffany, another interesting fact about tanzanite, Tiffany renamed it from blue zoisite, and it has, in 1967 is when it was discovered, and they were the ones to put it on the market. But now we can offer, and there are only a limited amount of these left in the world, and you'll see blue. It's primarily blue with hints of purple that come around all the time. And now this, another fun thing that I saw whenever I was doing a little research for all of you all against our competitors, is that this is 1,000 times more rare than a diamond. This is 1,000 times more rare than a diamond. So you can, and I encourage you to call us up, ask us questions about these stones, because these are truly unique and worth owning. They're worthy of the collection and not worthy of making this particular one. I have several of, several available of, so you can make an entire beautiful tanzanite bracelet. You could make one for everyone as gifts, and they would have something that's truly unique to hold on to forever. Now let's take another look at another oval cut that's a little bit smaller, a little bit more petite. It's 1.2 minimum carats, 8 by 6 millimeter oval tanzanite and gemstone, or overnight tanzanite gemstone. Now, once again, I do have a few of these, so if you want kind of the smaller stones, you can get these and pair them up, make you a nice set of gems and jewelry out of these. I mean, these at this price, it's $55 for the next 25 minutes. For the next 25 minutes, you can get 81% off of this gem, and you could buy several of them and have something that is truly of a high price tag for a very reasonable price point, and then that can be yours forever. And these are not going to last long. These gems are running out. There's only one place they are mined in the world, and they are running out of them. They are not going to be available forevermore. And $33 a carat, and we stand by our product for 30 days. You can return it at no cost to you. We even pay the return shipping for you. Great. Let's take a look at another very, very bright, got a lot of light returns out of it. I say they just want to be on fire. Let's take a look at a different type of stone, one of the oldest stones known to man, called zircon. Not to be confused with the synthesized cubic zirconia, zircons are said to be one of the oldest gems known to mankind, being formed approximately 4.4 billion years ago. They are extremely bright and sparkle almost uncontrollably. Available in a variety of colors, there is no doubt this gem will be noticed no matter how you wear it. I have 3 different types of cuts of zircon. They're all of the circular fashion, so they're all kind of classic and got the very elegant look to them. And they've got a very versatile ability to be able to be set in anything you'd like to be able to do. And you'll notice right away as we look at these beautiful oval raspberry zircons, this first one's 5.30 minimum, 11 by 8 millimeters, originated from Tanzania. This is a very high quality gem. This is not anything that's been synthesized in a lab. This is a real natural gemstone, and you can see immediately all of the color that just pops out of it. It looks like it wants to be on fire. There's not a single direction you can look at this, or a distance from which you can look at this, it will not sparkle. This is truly a really good gem for someone who wants to have something subtle but noticed, something that can be that you can wear that'll give you a little bit of a color, so you can be in fashion with these colored gemstones like the time, like everyone's wearing now, but at the same time not going to break the bank and going to allow you to be able to have a talking point and have everyone else be wishing they were with you, or wishing they had this also. The estimated retail value on this particular raspberry zircon is $1,060. Today, for the next 20 minutes only, you can get this for $318. That is a savings of 70%. That is 70%. Now, I only have a few of these. I have a very few of these. So you could probably pull off earring and pendant or earring and rings, but that's about it. This is going to be a one-of-a-kind set that you could make yourself, and it is not going to last very long. Again, if you're kind of pondering what would I wear it in and what fits my style, maybe you don't completely know, give us a call here. We'd be happy to point you in the right direction. Or go to our website at PJCTV.com and you can see different variations there. We have lists and lists of different styles, settings, mountings, and different types of gold, silver, and you can really get a look and customize this piece exclusively for you. Let's take a look at a different raspberry zircon. Again, it's an oval cut. This one's going to be a little bit larger actually in size. It's 5.9 minimum carats, 11 by 9 oval cut raspberry zircon. Estimated retail value, $1,180. And the show price for the next 20 minutes only on this, you'll be able to get it for $354. That's a 70% savings. Now this is from Tanzania again, and this is, you can see it's very, very similar to the stone we just showed, but look again, it's just right on, it's on fire. It is just sparkling uncontrollably, essentially. And I love how the soft roundness on the bottom side of it there, it just gives it kind of a very kind of loose feminine feel, but at the same time it has got that nice little crisp point that it comes down to. Now you can see across the top that this is it's got that kind of oval cut, and it's got just an amazing play of light with it. As we look down into the table, you can see it's just around 11 millimeters on the long side. Let's take a look at a third version of an oval raspberry zircon. This is going to be a little bit larger still than the last two we've shown. This is a 7.50 carat, 12.5 by 10 millimeter oval raspberry zircon. So same style of cut. This one I only have one. There's only one of these. So if you want it, you're going to have to call quickly because I doubt it will last long. The carat weight on it again is 7.5 carats. This is going to be a little bit larger, a little bit easier, or a little bit even more sparkle, a little bit more depth to it. You can see right there as you just look down into it, it looks like you're kind of looking into a vortex. Now as we look through at the other side, you can notice all its transparency. That just again shows the quality of the gem to me. And if you show it from from here, you can see all the facets and the cuts on it. And from this side, look at it, you can see them on the back side. And that's what causes all those reflections. Those tiny little cuts that just reflect the light and bounce right back out to you. And it's really quite fascinating. Now in the Middle Ages, zircons were believed to induce sleep as well as promote honor and wisdom. So if you've been having trouble sleeping, if you have a really stressful time of your life going on, maybe a zircon can help. They believed it did back in the more mystical times, and who's to say it doesn't? Sometimes having something nice at a really good price make you sleep better. So let's take a look at a different type of stone altogether. Let's go something that is again truly remarkable. I've done a little more homework on this one. I'll show you that in a moment, but I want to take a look at a different type of stone. This one is extremely popular. I've never talked about this stone, and people not just called up right away and had a ton of interest. So please feel free to call us. I would love to talk about it more. Let's take a look at Madeira citrine. Madeira citrine. It is often heated from its opposite cousin, amethyst, to create a beautiful, dark Madeira citrine. The word Madeira comes from ancient times when it was referred to alcohol, and it is said to bring prosperity and success to a merchant if kept in the cash register. Yeah, these are So Madeira citrine, as I said, I've never talked about it. It's quite, I really am a fan of this gem. I've never talked about it on air, and people not called up and had a lot of interest and a lot of questions. So I want to jump right in, and I've started off with something special for you. This is a large version of a Madeira citrine. This is a statement piece. This is a collection piece. This is something that looks like $1 million, most definitely. Look at this. I mean, you'll see right here, look at the light change. Look at the absolute sparkle, complexity of that gem. It looks fascinating. It's the kind of thing you can stare into for hours and never see the same image twice. It's just got something engrossing and fascinating about it. It's got a beautiful, soft roundness on the back, and then the table has got this beautiful flushness that allows you to really see all the complex and just light return. And it's got this amazing orange quality. And you can see it's a got a ton of light return and a ton of saturation. Let's talk a little about price. This is normally $2,845 estimated retail value. That's what you'd pay on Fifth Avenue if you were in New York, or if you were buying from any other online network, or anywhere on brick and mortar store. But at the Prestige Jewelry Club, for the next 15 minutes, we only have 15 minutes. Wow, time really does fly whenever we're talking about loose gems, because they're so fascinating. But whenever we have 15 more minutes to get these this Madeira citrine for $1,000, that's a 64% savings, and it's an extremely hot stone right now. And this is a rock, 71.12 carats, 22 by 22 in the round cut. It really does offer so much light and so much light return and sparkle and complexity and mystery. It's just a beautiful specimen of this particular stone. Now, I mentioned a moment ago I did my homework again for you. So because citrines are so popular right now, I again went to a competitor of ours and I looked up what they are going to pay, and I printed it off for you here. And I found the same stone we are going to be looking at here tonight. Let me just I'm double checking to make sure. Yep, absolutely. So this one, this is where you would find it to be 15.75 carats, and ours is even larger, 18.13. But they're very similar in sizes, 22 by 15, 20 by 15. But again, you would pay $44 a carat. And let's talk about the quality of our gem. So at them, you're going to pay $44 a carat. With us, we are going to bring you the same quality, if not more. But let's take a look at this Madeira citrine. This is going to be an oval cut, 18 by 13 or 18.13 carat, 22 by 15 millimeters. Originated from Brazil. This versus $44.38 a carat, $44 a carat, which is what you're going to pay at any of our competitors. $12 a carat. $44 or $12 a carat. And that's because we believe in passing value to you. This is not a magic trick that we do. We don't magically make these stones out of. These are real, the real deal, the real quality gems. And you're getting them because we cut out all of the middlemen. We've added it up. There are about average 6 to 7 people that touch each stone from the ground to you on average with every other company. And that's where the money goes. That's where the inflated prices come from. We don't do that. We've been able over the years to develop a process where we bring it directly from the ground to you. We are serving your needs, bringing you the same product at a better cost. So let's look at this again for the next 15 minutes. 14 minutes now, $225 estimated retail value on this oval cut Madeira citrine, $726. All of these I only have one of, and this is, I've never talked about citrine and people not. Hold up. Now, did you know the name Madeira citrine was derived not from the gemstone's location of origin, but from its color, when it's said to resemble one of the finest Madeira wines, which is what ultimately that refers to, is like an ancient name for alcohol. Now, one more thing I need to mention about this stone in particular versus the one we looked at our competitor. Not only are we already at $12 a carat, whereas they're $44 a carat for a very, very comparable size and quality stone, but we have a checkerboard cut, which costs more to do. It's more detail, it's going to give you more sparkle, more light return, more complexity. It's a more expensive gem to cut. And we've gone the extra mile again to bring you not only the price is only part of it for us. We believe in cultivating a community of people that believe in gems and gemstones, and we want to bring them to you so that you can share them with your family and friends and have them. Let's take one look at one more. This is a more linear cut. This is going to be an octagon cut Madeira citrine. And again, this one is going to be 70% off for this show only. Let's take a look at the more, it's going to be more angular. You can see it's going to have more length to it. And again, it's to really show off the color quality, where those round cuts sparkle and glisten and go crazy. You'll notice that right away this octagon cut does also. It's a variation on the step cut, but you'll notice the color depth that you'll see in this. As we turn around to the girdle here, you can see all the different hues of orange, the different luminance levels. Now as we come up to the table, you can see that this has just got clarity to it. Look, you can see even my tweezers right through the back of it. You can see that this is really going to show off a unique setting. This would be awesome maybe in a like kind of art deco piece. This would really be at 46.34 carats. This is a really good collector's piece. This is a large piece, 15 by 28 millimeters, and it's something that is not going to go away. It's something that you could be proud of and be a talking point for decades and decades, generations to come. It really, and the orange quality and color of it is truly, truly remarkable. So again, we looked at this rock of a Madeira citrine round, and then we looked at the kind of more softer oval cut, but it's still rather large at 18.13 carats. And then now we finish off with this amazing octagon cut at 46.34 carats. I do have one more. I have one more Madeira citrine, and you are going to be quite impressed because it's a different cut that we have seen today. Except for the opal that I brought up in the beginning, and like the opal, this one is something unique. This is a cabochon pear cut. Oh, pardon me. This is a pear cut Madeira citrine, and it is 146.82 carats, 47 by 30 millimeters. And it's truly, you could see there as we measure it, all the way up 47 millimeters. Very hard to measure. The stone is even so large. And you can see, just look at all the play of light. It is so reflective. And look at it's got beautiful burnt orange. Looks like a sunset on the left and clear sunrise. You know, maybe it really does gradiate across like the colors of the sunset, where it's really deep and fiery up to light and soft. So it's a beautiful cut. And look again as you see the clean lines on the side. And you can see that we've got just truly some remarkable colors happening within here. Now, the estimated retail value of this is $5,873. Today and today only, we'd give this to you for $1,900. And shipping and handling, you can just call us up if you find out about that. It's nothing scary, I promise. We're going to serve you, and you have 30 days to return it if you don't love it. That's absolutely no problem at all. We believe in serving the consumer and the customer and bringing you all the savings and bringing everything along to you to really get to enjoy. And that's really our mantra. Let's talk again just briefly. I want to show you a few more things that I've shown throughout the hour that I think have been really, truly remarkable. And again, it's beautiful. It's wonderful to be able to have you here with me tonight. I've got some truly amazing pieces that we've shown in this last hour, and it's always a lot of fun to hear all the feedback from you out there whenever you see something you like or see something you want to hear more about. I want to go from sun to moon, which we like to do here. We like to cool things off after we heat things up. We looked at that beautiful pear-shaped Madeira citrine. Let's take a look now back at that cabochon cut Ethiopian opal. I mean, this is truly a very, very unique piece. It is not only in cut and size, because it is 48.6 carats, 33.5 by 22 millimeters. This is not enhanced stone, and the way and you'll notice all the colors in there. It looks like its own little world, and you can kind of see as it rotates around and the lights hit it, how it kind of beautifully, beautifully bounces light in all directions. Along with it. And I actually, you know what I mean, let me go ahead and see if I can't pull out one of my rulers here, and I'll go ahead and measure it for you so that I can really show you, I can show you the value of what you're getting, because this I think is truly too unique of a piece to not give its due time and show you really thoroughly what it is able to offer. So if we take a look here at this beautiful, beautiful Ethiopian opal, and I'm going to just pull it up here in the room here, and great. I'm just briefly going to give this a quick measure. If we pull it up here, and actually, I'm going to make this very, very brief because I want to show something to Lisa, who's just called up, and she wants to take a look at something. But you can see right there, if I can just move it over just a little bit, you can see that right there, it is a very, very large piece. It's got a whole lot of color and light play to it. Let's take a look. I'm going to actually take a trip back. And Lisa, thank you very much for calling up. I'm from South Carolina, I see. I'm also a Southern boy. My mother enjoys biscuits and gravy and making fried chicken as much as anybody else. So let's take a look let's go back down for you, Lisa. Let's take a look at these green tourmalines. So the first green tourmaline we're going to take a look at is the cushion cut. Now again, this is G1218. G1218, and this is a green tourmaline. The carat weight on this is 32.40 carats, 23 by 14 millimeter cushion green tourmaline. Now remember, this is a scissor cut, which is a variation on a step cut. It's really to show off more brilliance of color and to show off the angular nature of a cut. You can see right there, it's got those beautiful large light that reflects off of it. And we look at the table, you can really see the saturation of color. I'm going to bring it up into the room here on the mirror so you can even see on two sides, double sides, you can really see the cuts as it turns around there. Yeah, you see right there the like plays of color, the like flicker of light as it comes across all those beautiful cuts. Now this is a very elongating type of cut. This is something that's really going to add a lot of elegance, regal, something like a monarch, I feel like, was really where this would sit. It's got that kind of beauty and that kind of length and elegance to it. Quickly, I want to show you the other two cuts of this that we happen to have. The next is this square cut. So this one is, rectangular in the same way, that a square or rectangle is not necessarily a square. A square is truly unique on all sides. So this is going to be, if you're calling up, it would be G1217. So we just looked at G1218. This is G1217, which is a square cut green tourmaline. Estimated retail value of this is $22,253. We are saving you 77% off. This particular stone originated in Brazil. And it is a square cut, so it really has all that angular, all those qualities of angular nature. I mean, and this one looks, you could see it move around there in the perfection of the cuts that go within it. And then it still has a rounded side as it comes down, which is, that cushion cut is really allowing the light to play and reflect. And you can see if we go, I'm going to bring it in here to the mirror one more time so you can see it from both sides quickly. Here's the saturation. That's really a deep, deep green. A little hard to communicate here, but it's a deep, deep green. And then there you see where it kind of brightens up and becomes even more beautiful. Yeah, there we have that beautiful clear green that we were looking at. Yep, there we are. And then you can see just right down in it and how that step cut can really accentuate all the angles. Let's take a look at an octagon cut, which is larger, which is a little bit, it's going to be a little more rectangular rather than square in nature. This is a 1216 if you were calling up. This one, estimated retail value is $10,845, but we are going to do better than that. Today, 77% off, $2,441. Now, just to clarify, we are looking at 1216 now. That's going to be, yes, $2,441. And you can see that it's an octagon cut, very similar to the cushion cut. It's a variation off of that. Look at that beautiful green saturation you get throughout the stone. It doesn't really vary too much. It's a beautiful kind of singular color quality that the more angular cuts like the square, the cushion, the round, or the octagon cuts are known for. And you can see those large plays of light, whereas in a round you will see kind of these smaller, more sparkly, hot flashes of light. And so we have all three. Why don't we go ahead and bring them all three out together so we can see them just side by side here. And that way we can really articulate the differences between the three cuts for you, Lisa, so that you can really get the opportunity to see as much as possible within this. So what I'm going to do is we're going to bring it here into the studio. We're just getting it all set up for you so you can really see. I'm going to put we have the cushion cut, and we have the octagon cut, and then we also have the square cut. So if we come in and you can see, we'll just try and follow them here as best we can with our camera for you, Lisa, so you can see. Yeah, and you can see all the beautiful play of light. Here we come in, and this is going to be the octagon cut that we're looking at now. Coming around here is going to be, I believe, is going to be the cushion cut. If we can see that there. I'm going to move this back just a little bit, just so that we can very accurately get it in here for you. And I'll even go ahead and stop this. We like this little turntable, but this way I can accurately show it to you. I could just do it here manually for you. Yeah, so here we are. We have this beautiful cushion cut that'll show it to you. And then let's go ahead and show her the square cut one more time, which is 1217. And then so we go from this cushion, which has this long angularity. Now we go into the square cut. We have this square cut, which is just 21 by 21 millimeters. Then we'll finally go ahead and show off the octagon cut, which is 1216. And it is going to be 16 by 14 millimeters. 16 by 14 millimeters. So one more time, we'll just show them here on the turntable in the studio for you. So we have about 2 minutes left. If anyone else has anything they'd like to see, I'd be happy to show them for you here. And they're really quite beautiful stones. Now, tourmaline is available in nearly every color imaginable. Tourmaline jewelry is also durable enough for everyday wear. So that means that you don't have to worry about how you're wearing this and if you're going going to be, get caught into, if you work and you're an active person, this is a perfect stone for you. It's a very, very hard stone, and you'll be very safe having it and not having to worry about if your active life is going to affect, something that you've purchased and are very proud of. So this is a good opportunity to get great value on such as this. Again, we're looking here at the octagon cut, and that's 77% off for today only. Thank you so much for joining us during this hour, and congratulations to the lucky buyers who took advantage of our amazing special prices and became custom jewelry designers by buying these colorful loose gems. We'll be continuing the specials during the next hour with Ana Berry and gem specialist Irit, who will take a look at some fabulous gold. Now, welcome to the Prestige Jewelry Club.
Why are our prices so low? Well, let's look at how many hands does a typical piece of jewelry change before you get to wear it. Most traditional jewelry retailers, whether brick and mortar store or a competing TV shopping network, fall in this category in how they source their jewelry. Someone mines it and sells it to someone who processes the rough into a cut and polished gemstone, including any treatments that may be required to enhance the beauty of the gemstone. This is most likely done in Asia and then sells its production to someone who is a wholesaler, stockiest of loose gemstones, who upon specific demand sells it to someone who manufactures jewelry, and then sells its production to a retailer, which may be a competing TV shopping network or a traditional store, who then typically mark up to 3 times and sell it to you. At Prestige Jewelry Club, we buy the rough from the miners, process it in-house into beautiful gemstones, put it into jewelry in our own factories, and then sell it to you directly through our website or TV shopping club. This translates into big money savings that we pass on to you. And also you get the first picks for being a member. In the end, you win big time. www.pjctv.com.
You're watching the Prestige Jewelry Club, live from the heart of Manhattan.
I was in such a hurry to get on the road because I didn't want to miss orientation, and I turn around and I see her smiling, but with a couple of tears running down her cheek. And then she hands me this necklace that she had had when she was a girl. The smell is what I remember most. It's sort of a mixture of peanut butter cookies and licorice. She's the only person I've ever met that liked licorice. But that's what I think of when I put this on.
Join the conversation and learn more about all of our products and pricing at PPJCTV. See more of all of our great products and prices, as well as our one-of-a-kind series on Pinterest.
When I was a young man, well, that's just the way it was. Where I was from, you got married and you had a family. And nobody had any money. My price range was nowhere near it was between a cigar band and a Cracker Jack box. 3 kids, and 30 years later, I thought I should get her what she deserved. But I wanted to get her when we were first married. And the more I see it on her, the more I see the tolerant young lady that I married.
Join the PJCTV on Facebook and Twitter at PJCTV. See our one-of-a-kind series on Pinterest, and join us live weeknights from 6 to 9 on YouTube.
Why are our prices so low? Well, let's look at how many hands does a typical piece of jewelry change before you get to wear it. Most traditional jewelry retailers, whether brick and mortar store or a competing TV shopping network, fall in this category in how they source their jewelry. Someone mines it and sells it to someone who processes the rough into a cut and polished gemstone, including any treatments that may be required to enhance the beauty of the gemstone. This is most likely done in Asia and then sells this production to someone who is a wholesaler, stockiest of loose gemstones, who upon specific demand sells it to someone who manufactures jewelry, and then sells its production to a retailer, which may be a competing TV shopping network or a traditional store, who then typically mark up to 3 times and sell it to you. At Prestige Jewelry Club, we buy the rough from the miners, process it in-house into beautiful gemstones, put it into jewelry in our own factories, and then sell it to you directly through our website or TV shopping club. This translates into big money savings that we pass on to you. And also you get the first picks for being a member. In the end, you win big time. www.pjctv.com.
Stick around, we've got more great products coming up for you next. Live from the heart of Manhattan on the Prestige Jewelry Club. Stick around, we've got more great products coming up for you next. Live from the heart of Manhattan on the Prestige Jewelry Club.
When I was a young man, well, that's just the way it was where I was from. You got married and you had a family. And nobody had any money. My price range was nowhere near it was between a cigar band and a Cracker Jack box. 3 kids, and 30 years later, I thought I should get her what she deserved. But I wanted to get her when we were first married. And the more I see it on her, the more I see the tolerant young lady that I married.
See more of all of our great products and prices, as well as our one-of-a-kind series on Pinterest. You're watching the Prestige Jewelry Club, live from the heart of Manhattan.
I was in such a hurry to get on the road because I didn't want to miss orientation, and I turn around and I see her smiling, but with a couple of tears running down her cheek. And then she hands me this necklace that she had had when she was a girl. The smell is what I remember most. It's sort of a mixture of peanut butter cookies and licorice. She's the only person I've ever met that liked licorice. But that's what I think of when I put this on.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Prestige Jewelry Club. We have a fantastic hour coming up. I'm your host Ana Berry with our guest expert Irit Coffee. Boy, do we have some special things, not just tonight, but Friday we have a fantastic giveaway. So, to celebrate the long-awaited spring and PJCTV's arrival to the airwaves, we'll be giving away the month of May's birthstone on Friday, May 1st. And this is an amazing, beautiful, one-of-a-kind emerald and diamond ring in 14-karat yellow gold. Its estimated retail value is $2,970. And we're giving it away to one lucky member for absolutely free. So on our show, Friday at 7:30 p.m., everyone who calls in and joins PJCTV this week is eligible to win this ring. We'll be announcing the lucky winner this Friday, 7:30, so stay tuned, call, join, and hopefully it's gonna be you. Okay, we're gonna get right into, oh, there it is. Look at that, is that not exquisite? That's gonna go home to one lucky lady or gentleman, and I can't wait to see who it is. Anyway, so welcome to Prestige Jewelry Club tonight. We have some fun pieces to show you for just 1 hour. So we're gonna start off with the Paraiba Tourmaline just for you. We know that you wanted to see this tonight, so I'm gonna let Irit explain exactly the beauty of this stone. And here are our 5 rings for you, Lisa. So I'll try them on and you talk about it, or shall we just keep it here? What do you think, Irit?
Well, if Lisa would like to know the weight of the stone,
Yes.
let me perhaps read it and then I can hand it over to you. And you
Great.
Can, you can demonstrate each ring.
Sure.
Shall we do that?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, so the first, all of these stones, all of the Paraiba Tanzanite come from Mozambique, a wonderful source of Paraiba. They're all certified as Paraiba. They have this incredibly delicious green,
Seafoam.
copper color, bluish.
Yeah.
Remember the roofs of old buildings that sometimes turn greenish
Yes.
after a lot of exposure to rain and the elements, and that's what brings those Paraiba, that phenomenal color. It's unique. It's just beautiful. So, well, without further ado, the first ring I would like to show is the Paraiba itself is a 5.05, and the diamond weight is 0.59, and it is a 14-karat white gold mounting. And
It's exquisite.
the everyday retail price on it, I missed that, is 3,000.
Something.
Yes.
But that's not what you're
I'll
gonna
try
pay,
to catch
Lisa.
it before you get it.
You're gonna pay a lot less. Oh boy, this is lovely. And Irit, you were telling me that when it's a pear shaped like this, it's nice to wear down to elongate.
To wear it along the finger, so it points to your fingernail.
Woo, this is a gorgeous color. I love it with my bright salmon vest. This is
it's
really nice.
phenomenal.
Great color.
One of my favorite stones.
Okay, this is a beautiful cut. This is lovely. All right, so we're also going to show this
I
spectacular.
think we had some sound problems, and do we have
just
to
talk right
repeat
into-
anything?
No, I think this will
Okay.
pick you up.
All right. So the second ring that we have to show you
That's a nice
is a
one, too.
beautiful. We can put it right next to the first one. And even more saturated stone. And this one is an oval, 3.88 with a 0.93 of diamonds. And it's in 14 karat white gold. Beautiful setting.
Yeah, the oval setting's very
Right.
nice.
And the everyday retail price on it is $46,639.
You're not going to pay that.
That
You're going to
makes
pay a lot
me-
less. But that's a big stone. I mean, yeah, you're getting 3.88 of the carats. That's
And let
a
me go
lot.
back to the first ring. That was not a 3,000 something. It was 30,481.
That zero makes a difference.
It's
Sure
a
does.
big zero.
Oh, this is lovely. Okay, so right now you know that these stones are fantastic, Lisa. It's kind of all about the cut and the design. Oh boy, so here's a lovely oval. What do we have next, Irit?
The next one is a trillion cut stone.
Well, that's nice. That has more of a green tone
Yes,
to
it has some green tone to it, and yet it's still Paraiba, beautiful Paraiba. A very expensive stone, $529, the weight of the stone. The diamonds are 0.66, and the everyday retail price on it is $58,701.
Right. Well, cut off quite a significant chunk of that, and that's what you're going to pay. Now, Irit, is this how you wear a triangle?
A trillion, yeah, I
A
think I would
trillion?
point
Yeah,
it the same
point it
as I
down.
would do with
This is kind of
a pear
ooh,
shape. Yeah,
This is a powerful ring.
That's a significant stone.
That is lovely. Oh, we love
Beautiful.
that. And the simplicity of
Beautiful.
the band. Okay.
I'm telling you, Mozambique is really a wonderful location, considering
very
that
green.
it's very few places in the world can produce this kind of incredible stone. The next one we have is also an oval at 2.47, 0.97 of the carat is in diamonds. It's 14 karat, and the price on that is $24,261.
This is a
Very
lovely cut
beautiful, beautiful stone.
too. Yeah, it really allows the stone to showcase itself. Ooh, that's lovely.
Oh, look at the intensity. This is beautiful.
This is nice to add to the collection. Oh, yes. Okay, this is fabulous. This is also would make a good engagement ring. Sorry, I just have to say, I would love to be like, I'm engaged. They're going to be like, what is that? You're like, a Paraiba tourmaline. They're like, oh, wow. Lucky lady. Okay,
Indeed.
and last but not least.
Oh, this one is what a wonderful color. I think this is so wonderful about the world of stones. You notice that
So
every
different.
one of them has a tinge of a different color.
So
just
different.
enough to create this
I thought this one
deliciousness.
had green. This one's got real seafoam green in that.
and
That
a
is
minty
fantastic.
color. It's just gorgeous.
Oh, this is
and
lovely.
and let's see, the green tourmaline, the Paraiba is 529. Diamond is 1.2
A
carats.
lot of diamonds.
Beautiful.
This is
beautiful.
exquisite.
And weight,
Yes.
33,250.
Hey, for this beauty, whew, no dollar amount can match the gorgeousness of this. I love this color. Look at that. Absolute exquisite, bright sea foam with light white and yellow colors in there. This is a gorgeous piece. Okay, well, so excited to see if one of these go home with you, Lisa, and if they do, you must take a picture so we can see it on you. Oh, I love these. So again, these are our Paraiba green tourmalines. We've got lots of spectacular jewels and gemstones coming up tonight. We're going to take a little trip around the green world, and we're going to showcase 5 fabulous emeralds. We love our emeralds, do we not? So, to start the night off with, I'm going to have a 5.19 carat emerald and 0.17 carats of diamonds and 14 carat white gold. Here it is. With this lovely, very vintage inspired design. We love this emerald. Isn't that fascinating, Irit? The color change from the tourmaline.
From the Paraiba to an emerald,
the
and
richness.
and one has copper in it, and it gives you that cool, wonderful bluish color with a tinge of green. And here you have the blue with a tinge of, green with a tinge of blue. Very different.
So
totally,
different.
totally different location in the world is Zambian.
Ooh. But this is fabulous. Again, this is major discounts. You would spend over $4,000 if you were to buy this anywhere else. But our team of experts here at Prestige Jewelry Club have assessed that this will be much less, $1,317. That's saving you a significant amount, 68% off the estimated retail value. That's a beautiful ring. Irit, tell us a little bit about this design. How does
my goodness.
craftsman, how does the jeweler create such intricate details?
Well, this is all handmade because it's called filigree. So the jeweler take a wire and he then mill grain it. Goes with a tool and simply knock tiny dots on it, and create this incredible design similar to paisley. That is all has all tiny little grains, and you have diamonds in each corner.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Right.
It really has that vintage touch.
This part of the ring is all handmade.
It's beautiful, and it's light, right? It has a lot of air.
It allows, well, it's pierced. It's just made with wires, so there is no heavy gold behind it. Beautifully done. This is what you call a filigree.
It's a beautiful piece.
And it's all around the ring. It's all around the center stone. So it's designed that beautifully complement with lightness and airiness the center stone.
It allows the 5.37 carats of this emerald to really shine. That's what's beautiful. $1,317. Now, for an emerald, we know emeralds are expensive, but if you like that cut, but you want something a little bit bigger, a little bit more showy, this is very similar. It's just a lot bigger. You are getting 8.03 carats of this emerald with that same vintage spire design, the filigree, like you said.
Filigree.
Okay.
And with mill graining.
The mill graining, and you have 0.44 carats of diamonds. Another beautiful creation to really allow the emerald to pop, again with the yellow gold prongs.
Perfect. It's a perfect match to an emerald. I always like to put emeralds in yellow gold. It works better. The white gold doesn't work so nicely. It doesn't enhance it, doesn't complement it. The best complement is to really work with yellow gold.
This is fantastic. I mean, I love kind of the arched creation of this.
It's very opulent and open. And
it's like a Greek Parthenon in a way. It has kind of like this
true.
archway.
And it has
really
an
nice
airiness that lifts the stone, that is it's not sinking in.
It lifts off your
it lifts
finger.
off.
Oh, this is lovely. So I want to show them two together because they both are similar. One is 5.37 and one is 8.03. Now, the 8.03 carats is $3,482. So you're going to pay a little more because you're getting a lot more stone and a lot more diamonds. But they're both beautiful in their own way, delicate, yet a force of nature when you're dealing with an emerald. These are fantastic buys. So we've got 3 more emeralds, very different designs. We're going to transition to our 2.68. I like this Colombian emerald and 0.64 carats of diamonds.
This is a stone saturated with chromium.
Look at that green.
This is beautiful.
I always say the Emerald City of Wizard of Oz because that is what this looks like. The doors opening and the wizard will be in the stone. Look at that beauty. Now, this is a cushion cut.
This is a cushion cut, and you have 0.64 in the diamonds, and they're mostly set around the stone into tiers. And then, am I right? Let me just check it quickly. Yes, and then you have the wonderful design that we add to a lot of our jewelry. The 2 lines of micro pavé with baguettes going back.
Yes, and that hairline opening.
Hairline opening.
That too is so
I love that.
It gives it dimension and depth. I love it too. And then I love the shank, how it has the different types of diamonds. So there's nothing boring about this ring.
Nothing boring. There is a great attention to details. The
Yes.
whole box itself for the gallery is thought out.
Even inside.
Even on the inside. Oh, it's beautiful.
This is great.
Really nicely finished.
And this is $6,847. You're getting 3.32 total carat weight with this fabulous emerald and diamonds, 14 karat white gold, $6,847. That is saving you over 68% the estimated retail value. Because we're vertically integrated here at Prestige Jewelry Club, we can give you savings like that.
This is a phenomenal price, if I may say so.
Yeah.
This is an amazing ring,
this-
and it's a beautiful price for it.
Well, we're going to bring out a little bling now. If you want a little
Oh, bling.
emerald that has a lot of bling, then get ready for this 7.43 carats and 1.16 carats of diamonds. This one is a showstopper.
It
is
is.
it not?
Can you guess where it was mined?
Africa?
No.
Okay, sorry. You always say Colombia.
Colombia.
Okay, that's what I read, but I thought you were going to teach me something crazy. Irit, did you see the yellow gold in there? I
It's
really
beautiful.
love that. Even how
Beautiful.
it's in between the diamonds. Are those micro pave?
There's a micro pavement. What you're seeing is the prong works, and yet
Ooh, I love that.
it looks like they were still able to create a hairline crack between the three rows.
Ooh.
I have to look at it a little closer. May I?
Yes, this is a spectacular ring from up close or afar. It kind of has a kryptonite feeling to it. Like that green is so bright, and you get lost in that. It is fantastic.
Well, here is the news. You have a hairline distance between the two rows of diamonds around the center stone.
Mm-hmm.
But this was an engraving that each row of the shank, there is an engraving right next to it.
Ooh.
So that it distinguish each one of the rows.
Oh, wow.
Without compromising the shank, without creating any weakness in the structure of the shank, because you need a strong shank to support this top.
Right. Well, I mean, you've been in the industry, can I say, for 30-ish years. So you know that a ring like this is going to cost you around $37,000 or more, $37,000 or more. At any of the fancy stores, we know what the stores
Surely.
are. Now, Irit, when you look at that price, $11,772, how do you make that
I wish I had it right now in my
Right?
pocket, and I would have taken this ring.
for this quality
Absolutely.
and beauty?
Yeah, this is the size that I would love to have.
That is a fantastic
If we're
emerald.
talking about rings, this is what I
Right.
need.
I mean, we are having that fantastic giveaway on Friday. We're going to be giving away an emerald in honor of PJCTV's opening month, but also because this is the birthstone for May. So if you're born in May, or if you know someone that is, or if you just like May or emeralds, this is the time.
Or you're just wowed by the color.
How could you not be? This is one of the most exquisite stones. There you go. On the screen, we are giving away that 3.10 carat emerald and diamond ring and 14 karat yellow gold. So all you have to do is give us a call, sign up on our website, Prestige Jewelry Club. It's absolutely free. You don't even want to know how easy it is. And you will be automatically entered in the drawing, and maybe you'll get that special ring. Does it work for me too? Because I'm a part of the club.
You're
Throw
putting
my
it
hat
in?
in the ring.
Throw your hat in the ring.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so the last emerald ring for the night, this is sweet. It is sweet and very feminine, delicate. I love this one. You're getting 1.02 carats of this gorgeous oval emerald with 0.62 carats of diamonds. You're getting 14 karat yellow gold. What a great graduation gift this would be if you're graduating from college, if you're graduating from law school.
I think law school is more
This is
in
a law
line.
school.
This is a law school. This is a getting married
A
ring.
doctor.
This is not a graduation from high school or from undergraduate. But
Maybe cum laude,
this is
you could get
just
this.
a phenomenal ring. Beautiful.
Oh, it's lovely.
You can see the intensity of the Colombian emerald. Can you distinguish now between Colombian and Zambian?
I cannot yet. I cannot yet. But I can see how the Colombian has this richness, this deep, again, like that
Very deep
kryptonite
green.
feeling.
Well, it's the chromium. The chromium,
chromium.
is warm. So the green is a very warm green, very beautiful green.
That's just beautiful. I love how all the attention's at the top. It's just kind of like this mountain of beauty, and then down the shank, it's just simple around the band. Very simple. This is such a great gift, and you're getting it at 62% off estimated retail value. So that's $2,093. May I emphasize, if you know someone that's
Are you
graduating
sure?
a wonderful, or am I sure? Yeah. I mean, I know the price is shocking.
Isn't that the ring we're looking at?
No,
Oh, no.
not
I'm
yet.
so sorry.
Yeah, so I know you would think that it would be a lot more. Well, not here at the Prestige Jewelry Club. We are giving you savings because we're vertically integrated. We go right to the source. We get the stone, and then we cut out the middlemen because we want you to have all the savings, and we do all the work. But this is what we love to do here. So it's easy for us, especially happy customers. So again, this is our beautiful emerald, and you're getting your 1.02 carats. It's just lovely. I hope that this goes home with someone special tonight. All of those emerald rings that we showed you, they are one of a kind. They will be on our one of a kind series, which we post on Instagram and Pinterest. Very, very fun to see what one person creates, what we get to showcase, and what one person gets to take home, because these are one of a kinds. Nothing else like them in the world. Now, the last beautiful emerald I'm going to showcase tonight before we take a quick break, I'm actually wearing it. Can you not see the beauty of this? It almost makes me look like I have a tan. Because just with the skin tone, oh, I wish that the light could just like show you how fantastic this is. And this is a large stone, is it not, Irit? 18.17 total carat weight of this emerald, Colombian emerald, 18 carat white gold. It's exquisite. Oh, and $19,656. Yes, that is a lot, but Irit, emeralds don't come in this large of a size very often, do they?
No, they not. And again, we're looking about a wonderful attention to details. If we could show, perhaps soon the screen will show us the side view of this mounting, how beautifully it's designed with I may call it twirls, and then, oh, just marvelous. And furthermore, the top view is of round diamonds that are organized in such a way that it creates an illusion that you have marquise stones there.
Ah, I see.
So you see it? Just beautiful design. Very, very pretty.
It is. And like we talked about last night on the show, it's kind of like bring back the pendant. I want to start a campaign, bring back the pendant, because the turn of the century, all women wore pendants, you know, at the high neckline. It just signified who they were, their stone, regal qualities. And I wish that we know that necklaces are very, very popular. I was just in a couple stores today, and the options are wild, but the pendant with a real stone on it is something so special, and you receive, it's regal. You receive the benefits of the stone, because all these stones have healing properties. They came from the earth. Like an apple comes from the tree, it has nutrients in it. A stone comes from the earth, it has.
It's so close to your heart. And
yeah.
There has to be some kind of an interaction physically between the stone and our own molecules.
Yes. Absolutely. So this is a fantastic, gorgeous, large emerald pendant for $19,656. You're saving over 68% off the estimated retail value. This is a fantastic deal. I'm so excited to see who gets it. So coming up, we'll be looking at some amazing Spessartite rings. And as always, we are live from the heart of Manhattan. And we have many more great deals coming up on the last half hour of the Prestige Jewelry Club. We'll be right back.
Stick around. We've got more great products coming up for you next. Live from the heart of Manhattan on the Prestige Jewelry Club. You're watching the Prestige Jewelry Club, live from the heart of Manhattan.
I was in such a hurry to get on the road because I didn't want to miss orientation, and I turn around and I see her smiling. but with a couple of tears running down her cheek. And then she hands me this necklace that she had had when she was a girl. The smell is what I remember most. It's sort of a mixture of peanut butter cookies and licorice. She's the only person I've ever met that liked licorice. But that's what I think of when I put this on.
See more of all of our great products and prices, as well as our one-of-a-kind series on Pinterest.
Hi, and welcome back to the Prestige Jewelry Club. I'm your host, Ana Berry, with our guest expert, Irit Coffee. We are going to showcase some fantastic spessartites that look as if you're watching the sunset on your finger. It's a nice little mirage. So, to start, we have a fabulous 3.12 carats of this gorgeous spessartite with 0.77 carats of diamonds and 14 karat yellow gold. How in the heck does it get this color, Irit? It is spectacular. It really does look like the sunset.
It does.
Oof.
It does. And this did not need any enhancement. This is the way it came out of the ground.
Wow.
And there is only one location where you get that.
Yeah.
And it's Tanzania.
Tanzania.
Beautiful spessartite. Burst of redness and fire. Extremely attractive to, for one reason or another, to the Japanese market, as is the Fanta spessartite that we will meet later on in the show. These stones are something that is very unique to the location in Tanzania in Africa.
It's beautiful. I love this. Again, I love the cut of it because it has a lot of feminine qualities like a sweet flower, but the color is so rich. It's almost like a port wine. I see a sunset, but I also see that port wine.
Right.
Really beautiful, and I love the yellow gold, a very simple band, just a simple band, because all of the beauty is right here. And the beautiful thing about this as well is the price, because you're going to get this for $1,271. This is a part of our one-of-a-kind series, so we will post this on our Instagram and Pinterest, but this is 68% off the estimated retail value. Now I want to move on because I have two more sunset spessartites to show you, and I'm going to line them up. This one, next one coming up, we have it in white gold, which is very different. It allows just the different colors to come out of the spessartite. You're going to get 5 carats of this spessartite with 0.23 carats of diamonds. That's a large stone. Beautiful, very simple. I really love this. The oval allows, and the diamonds around it just create this very simple circle of a stone. I love this one.
May I have it? I'd like to have the opportunity to compare the two, and really the richness is in the color and in the clarity of these stones. They are beautifully clear, hardly any inclusions within it, and the color is saturated. It's throughout the stone. There is no zoning. It's one color.
Oh, that's beautiful. Hints of pink and purple with some earth tones in it. This is a fantastic color. Now, this one here, the 5 carats, you're going to get for $1,059. This is a very nice stone, complements with the 14 karat white gold, $1,059. Now, the last sunset spessartite, I'm going to move in here. Woo, it's bigger and it's got more vavoom to it. This is 5.87 carats and 0.97 carats of diamonds in the rose gold. Okay, so you have the yellow gold, the white gold, the rose gold. I like the rose gold. I'm going to move this up. As you can see, it just allows more of that pink color to come through.
It pulls out the pink out of the stone, and it works beautifully.
That's
here.
a pretty ring. Look at that, and lots of diamonds, almost a carat of
Yeah,
diamonds.
but I also think you like it because of the size. Because
I always like
a
big.
5'11" woman should wear something with size.
Yes, I'm not arguing with you. And a rate $1,898.
Fantastic
Wow,
price. Fantastic.
right? Almost a carat of diamonds.
And remember that garnets don't come in large sizes.
Mm-hmm.
So this is really the top of the crop. And we're limited by a rather small, rough crystal that does not grow more than what you see here.
Right. Well, these
You'll never see the size of a citrine. You'll never see a garnet the size of an amethyst. It just doesn't come that way.
Well, thank goodness, because you got to keep things just keep things small, let them be special. It's the quality, not the quantity of certain stones. And this is a spectacular sunset spessartite. $1,898. This is part of our one-of-a-kind series. We only have one. So what's fun is we're going to show you another spessartite, extremely different in so many ways. Same stone, different colors. Wait till you see this. We go from sunset to Fanta. Now, the next Fanta spessartite is 6.29 total carat weight, and it's just a lovely blossoming or a sun, bursting of a sun, a very cheerful stone and a very thick band. This is a sturdy ring. Oh, yes, it is. This is very nice. And $2,298 because you're getting 4.81 carats with almost 1.5 carats of diamonds. That's a lot of diamonds in this. These are very large.
These are large stones. May I?
Yes.
Oh, this is such a wonderful spessartite. It's so brilliant, and the fire in it is so intense. Beautiful. Oh, and these diamonds, you are right.
They're large.
Yes.
1.48.
1.48, almost a 1.5 carat. Couldn't go wrong with that. It's see how nicely it's finished on the inside, and right underneath the diamonds, there are beautiful prong work that goes and extend all the way below the stones. Great ring.
That's a lovely ring. So we have two more Fanta spessartites to show, completely different in so many ways. This is a really nice oval or pear. This is a pear Fanta spessartite, 2 carats, another large stone, 2 carats, and 0.58 carats of diamonds, but $1,025. That's unbelievable. You're getting yellow gold in this ring, so it really complements the orange and yellow tones. This is a very sweet ring too. It's like a orange drop.
It
An
is.
orange teardrop.
I love the design that works on both sides of the center stone, with the kind of a squarish look, 2 lines of pave with, I think there are baguettes in between. Beautiful, just very, very pretty, understated, yet it really calls attention for the center stone. You notice?
Yes, it's all about the center stone in this. I love the yellow gold as well. I kind of prefer the yellow gold because it really brings out those warm colors. This is kind of spectacular. Okay, wait till you see this next one we have. This is 2.08 carats of the Fanta spessartite with 0.93 carats of diamonds, 14 karat yellow gold, but look at the, what, a braid? Would you call that a braided?
Oh, interlocked links.
A linked shank.
They're all interlocked, so it's wonderful attention is
all the way to the back.
Exactly.
all the way
Exactly.
around the back.
And you can
Oh,
see
this
that
is
the diamonds
great.
go in and out. This is really, this is a work of art. This is not just any design. To create something like that, you need to put some thought into it.
Yes.
And it's not an easy thing for the setter to do, definitely not for the jeweler. There's a lot of cleaning of the gold in between all the negative space that we
Right.
see in jewelry.
Right.
That requires so much more work from the jeweler because each one of that space need to be thrummed. Thrummed is
Thrummed?
a funny word. Rumed. And sometimes you take as simple as a shoelace and you put it into that little space and you thrum it, you clean it, you make sure that there are no residual metal sitting there and blocking, and it gives it a nice polish so that no space between the negative space is always highly polished, is always nice looking.
Well, it's thrummed very well.
It's thrummed well.
And this is $1,557.
I'd like to look at it for a second.
$1,557. A fantastic deal, saving you over 68% off the estimated retail value. These are our 3 Fanta Spessartites, which are so much fun. We love all of these. Great deals tonight. It's such a fun stone to have for the summer. So we are going to transition to my host pick and showcase 3 gorgeous amethyst rings, starting with my host pick. I am in love with this color, this shape. A fabulous pear-shaped 4.66 carats of this vibrant, regal, beautiful, royal amethyst with 0.28 carats of diamonds in this rose gold, 14 carats of that. $479. Yes, you heard me right. Can you believe you're going to get savings like that? 68% off. $479. Irit, how is that possible?
That's a great price. Just look at the diamonds. Look at the gold
right.
work.
And look at the amethyst, it's huge.
And this is not a flimsy mounting. This is a distinct shank that has some weight to it and heft. Beautifully done in pink gold.
I love
Pink
that.
gold is one of the toughest metal to work with. One of the toughest to achieve good. It tends to get a lot of porosity, it's brittle, it's difficult for the jewelers to work with. They usually say to you, I don't want anything in rose gold. And yet we love it as designers, as product developers. We think it's one of the best colors against the skin.
It
and
is
it
nice.
takes expertise to get a good polish, a good ring out of it.
Well,
So,
quickly, I just
For
wanted
that
to
price,
show
I think it's phenomenal.
the rough of amethyst, and it goes from this to this. Is that not fantastic? I just think stones, look at that. Now, beautiful, vibrant color, but woohoo, look at the beauty there. So again, $479. This is my host pick for the night because it's gorgeous, big, and affordable. Those are kind of my 3 favorite words.
Absolutely.
So this is very affordable for this amount of carat, brilliance, beauty, cut. So Irit, would you put that on my little host
With
pick corner?
pleasure.
So we only have 15 minutes left of the show. I want to show 2 more amethyst only because they are so exquisite and it's a fabulous stone. This one's a little bit bigger. Thank you very much. This is
Anna needs it.
8.70 carats
Yes.
of an amethyst from Uruguay. And you're getting 0.86 carats of diamonds. Lots of diamonds, lots of amethyst. I really like the pear shape in the amethyst. It really allows it to give it like character because it is such a vibrant stone.
Right, and we are lucky that the original rough is very large crystals, and we were able to get out of it a homogeneous stone that has the colors throughout it, you notice. Beautiful cutting and faceting on it. Remember the cut?
Pear.
Checker.
Oh, this is the checkerboard, yes.
Checkerboard.
This is the checkerboard
Yes.
and the pear cut.
Yes,
with
and
the
look how beautiful.
golden claws.
How beautiful is the yellow, the claws, yes,
claw,
the prongs,
the
le
claws,
clou.
the French clou, yes. Oh,
Yes.
and I love the side of the shank. This is a gorgeous design. It has little paisley, I guess, or 3 little diamonds.
True, yes.
Lots of attention to detail in this ring. This is a
It's
fantastic
designed.
ring.
It's not just slapped together.
Right.
It's actually designed. I
And-
think that right now on the screen you can see the design on the side of the shank.
Oh, it's pretty.
And how it supports the top of the ring.
Right.
Beautiful.
And our team of experts have assessed that you would spend almost $4,000 for something like this anywhere else, but not here at the Prestige Jewelry Club. You're going to buy that for $1,183. It is our one of a kind. That means there's only one of a kind like that in the entire world. Gorgeous piece. Now, our last amethyst ring for the night is an oval cut, something similar beauty, but just very different design. This is lovely. Again, a very large stone, 6.30 carats of the amethyst, and lots of diamonds as well. Let's see exactly how many. I'm not exactly sure. But some beautiful diamonds all around this 14 karat white gold simple band. I kind of like the simplicity of these bands to allow all of the beauty to pop.
Well, you know, like in the theater, the shank is a support role.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay,
That's true.
in the theater or in the movies, you have a support role and you have the center stage, right? And the prima donna is our amethyst,
This is her.
all dressed up in a beautiful skirt with a lot of diamonds and a beautiful gallery,
Yep.
a beautiful design on the basket,
Let it
all
shine,
around
diva.
it.
This is a diva ring.
And then the supporting role is your shank.
0.94 of diamonds, so that's a lot of diamonds. This is a diva ring in every way. It's a beautiful stone. We love the amethyst stone, the quote sobriety stone, thanks to
Sobriety stone.
the folklore of all this. So here are 2 amethyst rings, and to complete the amethyst part of our night, I'm going to show you our amethyst pendant, the largest carat weight of amethyst tonight, 33.19 carats with 0.33 carats of diamonds, 14 karat white gold. What a beautiful complement to these 2 rings. Exquisite and regal in every way. And guess what? You don't have to be a queen to buy it. $751 for 33.
That is fantastic. That is very
0.52
good.
total carat weight. Is that not a spectacular deal? Gorgeous. I would try it on, but I'm wearing my emerald and I'm not taking it off ever. This is a lovely design. Look at how the top has a nice little crown to it as well.
Yes.
It has a
yes.
nice crown. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Look at the crown.
I would call it a crown heart.
Yeah, it's like the Purple Heart. Oh, this is lovely. On the side, really lots of beautiful detail. Again, $751 for 33.52 total carat weight of amethyst and diamonds and 14 karat white gold. What a fun amethyst series. Very enjoyable. So we have about 9 minutes left of our night, but we are not done with beauty. We're going to go to another beautiful and big stone. We have 3 citrine rings to show you. I'm going to lay them all out here so we can get a nice look. It goes big, big, and big. I think this is the biggest, but oh my gosh, are these not exquisite? So the first one is 30.72 carats of a citrine.
And remember why we're able to do that.
They're quartz and they come in big,
Very big, rough crystal.
rough crystals.
Right, and so we are so lucky to have a stone that is got the same colors throughout the stone. There is no zoning, there are no dead areas. It's homogeneous, it's saturated, and it's a beautiful color.
This is a gorgeous color. It has so much brightness in it, but it also has the depths, the earth tones that allow it to really have depth to it. Look at that, and how the diamonds just accent this color. Oh, now this is checkerboard.
Excellent.
So it allows all of the
It is such a complementary cut for
this.
quartz, for both amethyst and for lemon citrine, for lemon quartz, for citrine itself. It's one of the best cut for it. It really displays a phenomenal colors.
It's beautiful, and this is a large stone, like we said, 30.72 carats. You're going to get for $1,307. Now, if you're a collector, you know. If you're a gemologist, you know. If you're just a woman who likes to wear big jewelry, no one's going to know that this only cost you $1,307. People are going to think, Wow, that is a $10,000 ring because it looks like it. It's massive, it's gorgeous, and it fits the finger so perfectly. This is one of a kind. This is a fantastic deal. We have two others I want to show you in the last 6 minutes of the show. We also have a citrine, but now it's in yellow gold. Very different style. The yellow helps pop out all of those citrus colors. A little bit of a smaller stone, a nice cushion cut. You're gonna get 25.06 carats. I love how it's like smaller and it's 25 carats.
Well, it's not 33.
Well, it's not 33. This is lovely. I kind of like this too because it perches on your finger in this.
Right, and this one is more of a squarish cushion, while the other one was more of an elongated cushion.
Right.
So if you put them side by side, you can see
Yes.
that it's a different statement.
Very different. Yes.
Okay.
One is bigger and bolder. This one is a little bit more palatable.
It's a different look. It's for a woman who prefers the squarish look versus the very elongated. I can see you wearing both because you have the fingers to go along with it.
I'd wear them both, just different hands. This is gorgeous. Now, this is $1,166, again, saving you 68%, but it looks like a $10,000 ring because it is such a brilliant color, a gorgeous cut, lots of diamonds around, just opening up the lusciousness of this yellow. Our last citrine we have is 19.27 carats. Very sunny, very bright. This has 14 karat white gold, adding a completely different look to this beautiful golden
There's
color.
a certain warmth to this particular stone. Did you notice that the color is just slightly different
Yeah.
than the other two?
A little bit more like honey.
Yes, it is. It's just a little more than a little
true.
brighter, a little lighter color, and it has a certain warmth to it. And particularly when you turn it and tilt it from side to side,
Yeah,
you
you're
can
right.
you can see the light and almost the pinkishness is kind of trying to get in.
No, you're right. This is exquisite. And this is going to cost you $1,187, again, saving you 68%. But a beautiful oval cut, lovely white gold, beautiful in the pavilion there, as you can see. Kind of like a sun, a radiating sun. This is spectacular. So these are our 3 citrine rings. I'm so excited to see who gets to take one of these home. And last but not least, we will showcase our citrine pendant. Another large stone. This is 34.01 carats of the citrine and 0.88 carats of diamonds. That's a lot of diamonds. Ooh, I love the drop. Is that not spectacular? $1,150 for this beauty.
Yes.
Oh, I love this. The citrine, that is the birthstone for November. My daughter's birthstone. If you are not asleep, Isabella, go to sleep. She watches mommy at night and sometimes kisses the screen. So.
Oh, that's
Mwah.
phenomenal.
But this is lovely. Here our citrine collection. So excited to see who's going to take some of these home tonight. Look at the beauty. Oh, is that not lovely? What a fun night. Citrines are, I don't know, they kind of put me in a good mood. You know, they
That's
have
excellent.
a good energy.
Well, it's quartz. Quartz has an incredible energy in it.
Yeah.
We use it for batteries because the atoms are oscillating within the stones. We're able to generate a certain electricity with quartz. Quartz is quite a mineral to reckon with.
I do like it. It does make me feel not cool, it's kind of a calming, energizing, if that
True.
works. So I really like these stones. Now, Irit, tomorrow we have our Vault series.
So exciting.
That
so exciting.
is gonna
These
be
are the
fun.
private collection, the most incredible pieces we have. And every week we bring you just a glimpse of what we have.
Right.
We can't bring it all at once. We will bring it to you every Wednesday, hopefully a little bit at a time. But
It's a fun show.
The best of the best.
Yes, it is the best of the best, the high-end products that we don't really want to sell. It's just kind of like our show-off hour, just to show off the fabulous collection that we have. Some expensive pieces, the stories from how they got to us and what has been done. So we are so excited. Tune in tomorrow. That's at 7:30 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing the Vault series. So excited for that. And remember, we're doing the giveaway, the fantastic May Emerald giveaway. We'll be picking our winner for that on Friday. All you have to do is go to PJCTV.com, sign up. It's absolutely free. Give us a call, give us your information, and you'll be automatically entered. Shall we show one last post pic of my amethyst? I just love the price on it. It's such a beautiful picture of a beautiful ring. If you need me to wear it, I'll happily do it. But that, again, was such a nice price for $479 on my host pick. Look at that color shine. So excited to see who gets to take that home. This has been a really fun night. So excited. Again, we have a fun week coming up. And I just want to thank all of you who joined the Prestige Jewelry Club, and thank all of the people who bought one of these special pieces. And congratulations. Make sure you take a picture of it and showcase it on social media. #Jewelry Club. Add us a friend on Facebook, Prestige Jewelry Club, Instagram, Twitter @PJCTV. And we're excited to see you tomorrow night for our Vault series, knowing that we are here every night of the week. So can't wait to see you, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.